Breaking news, the San Francisco 49ers finally go out and they make a splash move, and they get former Super Bowl champion defensive end Leonard Floyd. The 49ers sign Leonard Floyd to a 2-year, $20 million deal. Floyd played in all 17 games last season with the Buffalo Bills, and he ended up tying a career high 10 and a half sacks this past season. So not bad. So what you're getting in Leonard Floyd is a long speed rusher that you could pair on the opposite side of Nick Bosa, and you get a immense value for. He was a former top 10 overall pick, selected by the Chicago Bears at pick 9 in 2016 out of Georgia. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, ran a 4.6 40, and he will be 31 years old next season. So the 49ers opt for value and impact here. There were some popular names that had been associated, like Danielle Hunter, potentially getting a trade done with guys like Brian Burns. But it feels like the 49ers have pivoted and gone for a value signing in Leonard Floyd. So not bad, really. I mean, since 2022, he's had 18 and a half sacks, 98 quarterback pressures, and a 11.3% pass rush win rate. So this is a guy who knows how to get after the passer, and they do so by really keeping themselves flexible in regards to paying him. So they didn't break the bank by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, we saw the money that guys like Christian Wilkins got from the Raiders. He got nearly $30 million per year on average, whereas Leonard Floyd will be getting $10 million per year on average. And I'm just seeing this right now from David Lombardi. That ranks 30th of edge rushers. So again, value. This is what Mike Silver talked about when he did his tweet thread. He discussed the 49ers would be in the edge market, but looking for a value. He specifically named Leonard Floyd. So on that thread, Michael Silver is 2 for 2 if you're counting at home. He called the Eric Armstead basically cut situation, and now Leonard Floyd. So the San Francisco 49ers again have flexibility to do a lot of different things. They can still target guys in the draft if they want to build out depth and build out guys who have more long-term sustainability over what Floyd is going to produce over the next 2 years. But so far, not bad. I mean, we know Leonard Floyd from his time with the Rams. I mean, he won that Super Bowl with the Rams, and we did see that he was able to produce. So hey, we'll see how it goes. We will see. But the San Francisco 49ers they get an edge rusher, and they get a guy who's won a championship with the 49ers. Already seen people not liking the picture. Oh well. that's part of his resume. It's part of his story and a part of where he came from. We know him from in division. And hey, he made an impact when we played against him. And now the San Francisco 49ers get again, I don't think from like this would be the top target. This wouldn't be the main guy that you want to get, but all things considered, when you're looking at the viability from a business standpoint, you're getting this guy for $10 million on. We don't know what the guarantees are, but $10 million per year. It allows you again a lot of flexibility, and we know he can get after the passer. That's one of his key attributes of having the length and having that ability to just rush the passer. So that's what we're bringing him in for. Last year, he had approximately um, uh, he had approximately 932 total snaps. Apologies for that. PFF has two spots where they list different stats for each. So PFF giving me putting my brain in a blender by not having accurate information. But nonetheless, the 49ers get a guy that, hey, they we saw them make similar moves, right? Going out and getting Chase Young for a third, going out and trading for Randy Gregory. So here it is. The San Francisco 49ers tell you that Chase Young is likely not coming back, and they opt to go in a different direction than going with trying to see if Chase Young could run it back. It would be interesting to see what Randy Gregory situation's looking like, because Randy Gregory, Leonard Floyd, they kind of remind me of kind of the same guys a little bit. Um, we'll have to dive into Leonard Floyd's tape last year with the Bills just to get a better idea of what he's producing. Um, but hey, you can't argue with the sack production. You can't argue with that. So uh, Leonard Floyd goes from one. He goes from one playoff contender to another. This time coming in with the San Francisco 49ers. Again, 10 and a half sacks last season would have had him tied for 17th in the NFL. Kind of feels like right about what you paid for. The 49ers get a value here with Floyd. And hey, if he can produce and he can, again, put up anywhere near 10 and a half sacks for the San Francisco 49ers on the opposite side of Nick Bosa, that is ideal. And again, I think the main thing is if we can utilize his first step quickness, that would absolutely be ideal. And I even have a tweet right here from Daniel Jeremiah who says Brandon Staley loves Floyd. That's another connection here, is that uh, Brandon Staley was, I believe, on the Rams roster when the San Francisco 49ers, when Brandon Staley was the defensive coordinator for the Rams with Leonard Floyd. So clearly a connection there. And the San Francisco 49ers go out and get it done. Let me know what you guys think about this move. Let me know if you like it, if you don't, where you're sitting with it, how you feel about the value. And again, I think that's the biggest takeaways. This is a value. This is a good value signing. That's been pretty prominent, I think, with the San Francisco 49ers as they continue to build out this roster. It'll be interesting to see how he fits. Let me know how you're feeling about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.